I am not surprised that the color of a mermaid's skin has everybody so upset and mad and bothered. But this is America, isn't it?
Give me your wig, give me your wig, give me your wig. You don't know what to do with it.
So we already knew that this whole Little Mermaid thing was happening, right? We already knew what was going on. I was just at this point patiently waiting for a trailer, for something, just a crumb, a speck, something, a morsel, something of something. Give me something. I was just thinking. And then this whole expo happened and they dropped this trailer. I think first they had dropped like a little teaser of Halle doing some like 5 seconds of runs and shit. I was like, wow, she's coming for y'all neck. She's coming for y'all throat. She's coming for y'all jugular. It's gonna be disgusting the way she's gonna shit all over this fucking soundtrack, bitch. I'm gonna get my fucking life. Are you serious? And it just had her ass swimming around with flounder and shit, bitch. I mean, there was a whole song that they had like previewed, but it was like not really supposed to be on social media and stuff, so I'm not gonna talk about that one. But the trailer, she was talking to flounder, she was swimming around, bitch, and then this shot came and it was her face and it was the locks they floating around. I was like, yeah. And then Halle Bailey opened up her goddamn mouth and she sung and the girls gagged. That's what we call a vocalist. That's what we call a singer. That's what we call somebody who's trained, somebody who rehearses, somebody who practices, somebody who understands the art of music. And you should be mad. You should be mad. Child, I ain't gonna talk about the original singer. I'm not gonna talk about her because she's been very supportive. She's been very supportive. So that's all I'm gonna say. I ain't gonna listen because look, she put this shit up. She's so thrilled, so excited. Halle, you are absolutely amazing. I'm so proud of you and your beautiful performance as Ariel. It was so wonderful to celebrate with your family here at the expo, and of course to the brilliant director Rob Marshall. She just thanked him for the friendship and also creating the film. I want to also talk about what the director said. Since people are so pressed and fucking bothered, Rob Marshall said it was like watching Halle. It was like watching a great actor being born. While these people are pressed about a black mermaid, he said that he cried after her audition. He said that you could tell right away she was able to harness Ariel's passion, fire, soul, and heart. This is what he also said. We saw everybody. And by we saw everybody, he meant that everybody auditioned, right? And honestly, why wouldn't they? It's the Little Mermaid, it's a Disney check. I'm sure a lot of people in Hollywood, a lot of the girls in Hollywood was trying to get the part. The thing though was that he said this. He said she set the bar very high. No one ever crossed that bar but her. We went through a lot of auditions. She was 18 when she auditioned, but he was saying it seemed like she was already a seasoned actor at that point, right? So you mean to tell me that Halle was the first one who fucking auditioned, right? And all of y'all faves had the chance to sing her ass down. And no, he said if she set the bar, nobody else crossed that shit. So why y'all are mad? Why y'all mad? Why y'all mad? Halle, because Halle Bailey sing better than the rest of y'all girls? Yeah, be mad about it. I just love the fact that these little black girls can see a black ass mermaid, right? We already know how greedy and fucked up the mouse is, and by the mouse I'm talking about Disney. But child, if it's one thing Disney know how to do is crack that whip. Like that shit, I mean, she know how to cut a trailer. I just imagine myself, because obviously everybody watched the fucking Little Mermaid. I'm imagining myself like, damn, watching a black mermaid. How cool that would have been to see, especially, and people are just like, oh my God, bitch, you're a grown ass motherfucker talking about the Little Mermaid. Yes, I'm talking about the Little Mermaid. I'm a whole ass homosexual. Like, what the fuck do you think I'm gonna, bitch, what the fuck do you think I was watching when I was younger? Get out my face. Now, I love watching the racists combust. Like they are, I mean, look at this. This was a screenshot, I guess a couple hours after it had been released, I'm sure, because by now the views are in the hundreds of millions, I think, on the trailer, if I'm not mistaken. But there were a great amount of dislikes, right? And it's just so crazy how the most boring white girl ever can get on any role, and nobody says anything about it. The most boring non-acting white girl can do anything she wants. Can get on any role that she wants, and nobody is going to be dragging her ass just for being a fucking white girl. But here these girls talking about, oh my God, what about the redhead representation? That's what they on now. Redhead representation. And I saw this, and I could not help but post it. What about all the ginger girls that won't be able to see themselves in this character now? And someone responded saying they have Chucky, and I nearly fell out laughing. I'm telling you right now, I'm cackling. So what's funny about all of this shit? Oh my God, you're replacing gingers with black people. You're replacing red that the racists forgot to consider is that in this movie, Ariel is still a redhead. She still has red hair. So the thing is, so why don't y'all just say what y'all are actually mad about? The shit is so corny for y'all to pretend like the red hair is the problem or like being a ginger is the problem. Bitch, so the fact that she had red, obviously, the red hair is not an issue because y'all be, oh my God, y'all replacing gingers. We didn't replace no redhead when a redhead is in the goddamn thumbnail of the fucking trailer. Like, y'all cannot be serious right now. What y'all are mad at, look at this shit from Kevin. This shit was spreading all over Twitter. And I guess all over Facebook with the way that, how many likes it got. This is what Kevin said. Hey Kevin, this is what Kevin said. What the hell is this? Little Mermaid 2023 Ariel has ghetto, non-straight carrot top colored hair. And also appeasing again to remove another color from movies from the original. This is not Ariel. This is Ariel-Alicia. Is King Triton gonna be King Tyrone? Now, at this point, we're gonna have to rename the movie. I want the Little Mermaid with Ariel-Alicia. Matter of fact, we don't even put Little Mermaid in. Just call it Ariel-Alicia. That's what we're gonna call it. Y'all are not mad at red hair. Y'all are not mad at redheads being replaced because redheads have not been replaced. She still got red hair, honey. You're not mad about it. You are mad that this mermaid is gonna be swimming around, chomping on watermelons. You're mad that this mermaid is gonna be swimming around, chomping on some fucking fried chicken or maybe chicken of the sea. You're mad that this mermaid is gonna be around here singing Lift Every Voice and sing at the underwater sports games instead of America the fucking Beautiful. You're mad that this particular mermaid is gonna be swimming around at the political meetings asking for reparations. You're mad that Ariel is gonna be around here. She's gonna be swimming up, hopping her ass onto the, because she said she wanna get out of the sea, wish she could be part of our world. She's going to take her ass out of that sea, hop her ass over to Atlanta, go to the nearest hookah spot, order some fucking wings with a side of fucking Hennessy, and then after she feel good and drunk, she gonna order an Uber to Magic City and throw some motherfucking dollars at the strippers. Like, y'all are mad that Ariel is out here swimming around a Black Lives Matter sign with King Triton. Like, that's what she literally holding up a BLM sign. Like, y'all are pissed that she's black, and that shit is the craziest thing in the world to me. I think it's corny when Star Wars fans do that shit, when Marvel fans do that shit. I think it's so corny. Bitch, Disney fans do that shit. Bitch, we talk about the Little Mermaid, y'all man. Bitch, fantastical ass fantasy stories, fake ass fictional ass characters, bitch. They're like, bitch, are you serious? We already have to deal with you niggers in real life. We already have to deal with you niggers in real life. So you mean to tell me we gotta see y'all watermelon chewing asses on the big screen too, on social media too, in these trailers too, in these movies too? We gotta handle y'all. No, they said my realm of fantasy is perfect because there are no black people in there. Okay, so if you put a black person in my show, then it ruins the fantasy. I bet it does, Chad. I bet it does. So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say. They can continue to be mad, but what's actually real, what's true, is that when this movie starts playing, a whole entire Black Mermaid is gonna be swimming around on that screen. No matter what y'all do, no matter how y'all complain, no matter what y'all talking about, a Black Mermaid is gonna be swimming around, leaving her damn family and her fins for some white man. That's what's gonna happen. Now, as far as what the quality of the movie, I'm here for the soundtrack because, girl, y'all already got Awkwafina in that shit, and y'all got Melissa McCarthy playing Ursula, and of course, I think Melissa's funny and she's cool. I don't know how much she gives me Ursula, but at the same time, like, I ain't really worried about the quality of the movie, and no shade, I just want to hear that soundtrack. That's it. That's all I want to say. On that note, love y'all so much. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure that you have a good goddamn evening.